Welcome Twitch, welcome YouTube, wherever you're from, welcome. Thought I'd jump on and do a little bit more magic. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Scotty P. I consider myself a professional magician, but really I'm kind of an amateur professional magician. I say professional because I do get out there and do gigs for events, charity galas, private parties, things of that nature. I've even performed for up to 1,000 people for just doing roving magic, which is walking around showing groups of people magic tricks at big events and corporate gigs. So in that respect, I'm a professional, but um, when you compare myself to others out there who have been doing it for decades, I am rather an amateur. So I thought I'd jump on Twitch to try and up the skills, get a bit more reps in, a bit more magic reps, and also meet the community out there. Get some involvement from chat. We might just do some magic, and for anyone watching the VOD, you can get entertained. Remember to click follow so you can catch these live and you can get in and contribute and chat and make suggestions, choose cards, and see the magic happen right in front of your eyes. Let's kick things off with a little something lost and found card, maybe. So I'm just going to drop the cards, and at some point you get to see the card. Hopefully you can see it and remember it. Now, I'm not going to find your card. I'm going to have some help. I'm going to have some help from two specific people, or two specific cards. We have a Joker named John. We'll call him John. Joker named John, and a Joker named Jim. What's going to happen is I'm going to cut the deck somewhere around the middle, and John and Jim are going to find your card. And here's how they're going to do it. This is the magic move. Ready? Just like that. John and Jim have found a card, and it is the Six of Spades. Hopefully that's what your card was. Otherwise this trick didn't go so well. Let's go ahead and lose. Keep that in frame. Let's go ahead and lose the six once again in the middle of the deck. Now, John and Jim are so good at finding the card that no matter where I put the card, where I put them, as long as I do this move, they seem to be able to find the card. Hopefully. And there we can see John and Jim have indeed trapped a card, and hopefully it's the Six of Spades. It is the Six of Spades. Look at that. Let's do it a bit more visual. So you'll see this one happen as they capture it. First of all, we got, is that John or Jim? I can never tell. They both look the same. We got John, we got Jim, and it's not until I push the card into the deck that you see a card appear between the two jokers, and hopefully it is the Six of Spades. And there you go. That's a little trick using the jokers and a selected card. Let's do something with sponge balls. Something a little different. I don't normally work with sponge balls, so this could end up being a magic lesson more than a magic trick. This is called the Magician's 10-step program. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's the easy part. The hard part is putting them away, because they keep wanting to come back. I think we got them all. One more. Sponge balls. No need for name calling. Oh, we have someone else in chat now. Do you want to person in chat, would you like to name a playing card and chuck it in chat? Or you can just type in show me if you just want to see a magic. See a magic. Everyone wants to see a magic. Name a playing card or just say show me, and I will do something, hopefully to amaze you. Or feel free just to follow and then run away. Dealer's choice. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and show something. Show something using this little glass bottle and a marble. Hopefully you can see. I don't know which camera to use here. I'm going to use this camera. So we've got the marble. If I don't drop it, maybe we'll use this cam. Got the marble. And we've got the jar. 1, 2, 3. One, two. Okay, forget that one. Jar's broken. Doesn't work. Let's stick with cards. I could get you to name a card, or I could just spin the wheel. Let's go ahead and screen capture. Screen capture the wheel. Come on, wheel. Go ahead and drum up a random card here. King of clubs, it looks like. And they ran away. Let's do it anyway. King of clubs. Probably got one of those in here somewhere. Maybe down by the table is the best place to do this. So we take the king of clubs, and you can see it there. Don't worry about that little card. All right. You know what? Let's put the King of Clubs in a card protector. Now, sometimes when I get people to shuffle cards, they shuffle them like this. And they make a real mess of things. We've got cards that are back on back. Got cards that are face on back, back on face. Even cards that are face to face. Even cards that I've signed previously. And this is how we fix it. We take the top card, in this case it's the ace. We wave it over the deck. And what that does is it takes the deck backwards in time to when everything was facing the same way. But back when everything was facing the same way, this wasn't the ace of diamonds. The card I took out was your selection, the King of Clubs. Which begs the question, what is in the case if not the King of Clubs? Well, of course, it is the Ace of Diamonds because they switch places. And if you were here, I would hand that out and you would be totally amazed because it is a one-touch card protector and the card is locked away. I have here 2 rubber bands and I'm going to lock them in to each other so they can't come out, can't go through the fingers or the thumbs. They can't get out this way, they're locked in. But if I blow, you may see the moment they separate. That will be interesting to watch back on the VOD and see if that actually worked. We need a selection to be your card. Or we could just use a card that says your card. And we can, since there's no one here to name a card, we'll just use the your card and stick it somewhere in the middle of this pile. And then put all of this in the middle of this pile. Give it a bit of a shuffle. And we've got the kings. So I got 2 red kings. And I got 2 black kings. And we're not going to use all 4 kings at once here. What we're going to do is I'm going to use the 2 red kings and place them over to the side. Just over here will do. And the 2 black kings are going to do the work. They're going to find your card. How they do that is by this move here. You may have seen them. What they're actually doing is moving through the deck, looking for your card, and hopefully, with any luck, sandwiching it between them. 2 cards, okay. That's interesting. Well, if one of these cards was your card, that'd still be pretty impressive. I'd count that as a win. Let's see, did we get it? Your card, the kings. But didn't I put the red kings over there at the start of the trick? Don't get ahead of me now. Alright, so for this one we just need a random card selected. Doesn't really matter which card at this point. We just need to remember it for later on. So 5 of spades is going to be the selection, because I'm not going to do the finding. That would be too easy. I could just look through the deck and find the 5 of spades. Instead, we're going to put it in the middle of the middle of the middle. I'm going to use the jacks to find your card. And how they're going to do that is they're going to indicate by turning face down one at a time to let me know what your card is. And you'll see what I mean in a second. Because at the moment they're all face up. But when I put them into a bit of darkness, they turn into scaredy jacks. And one of them turns face down, telling me that your card is not a diamond, because the jack of diamonds turned face down. We do it again, and now we have the jack of hearts turned face down. And we're going to use a process of elimination here. So in the dark again, tells me your card is not a club, which means one last time must mean your card is a spade. But if you remember at the start, I didn't say the jacks were going to tell me what suit your card was. I said they're going to tell me what your card was. The 5 of spades. And that little trick is called scaredy jacks. It's probably not, but that's what I'm calling it. So I don't know if you've seen one of these before, but you can buy magic coloring books and they've got magic related pictures in them for kids to color. I bought one for my nephew. The trouble is I bought it on Temu. So it's actually, it came without any pictures in it. So how's he going to color without any pictures? Fortunately, I'm a magician. So with a black and white wand that looks suspiciously like a takeaway straw wrapped in some black plastic, I can tap the book and that creates the pictures. You may have also noticed I got a coloured wand out of the case, which also looks like a takeaway straw wrapped in coloured sticky tape. Moving on, we give the magic wand a tap on the book, and now the pictures are all coloured in. And that's a little magic trick with some wands and a book I bought off Temu. I had to go and upgrade the wand actually because I got a wand off Temu as well. And when I used the wand off Temu, the pictures came out all scribbly. So I had to upgrade the coloured wand. Alright, one last trick before I go. Time travel trick. We have down here what we're calling current state or a baseline. This is what we're going to try and get back to. And I say get back to because we're about to mess it all up. We have here an ace of clubs on top of the deck. And we're going to lose it in the middle. So the ace of clubs is no longer on top of the deck. We have here 3 red, 3 black cards, and at the moment they're separated by color. But we're going to mix them up in a specific way. We're going to have the black, then the red, then the black, then the red, then the black, then the red. And now our joker is going to take us back in time and fix everything with a little spin. Takes us back to when the card on top was the ace of clubs. And the cards that were red and black were separated by color. 3 reds, 3 blacks, all together, back the way it was, back in time. I got nothing else.